Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Carrie Dillon in for Sandy Benson today. We have a great show for you. Our first guest is Krista Dunton. Now this is kind of cool. You're a golf pro and you hang your hat at Berkeley Hall, but you kind of travel in different places to give
Yeah, I do the majority of my instruction over at Berkeley, but I'm certainly available to go other places, other facilities as a guest instructor or golf schools or specialty clinic.
Now to brag on you a little bit, you just received a really prestigious award. You are in Golf Magazine's Top 100 Instructors.
Yeah, so they do an annual list. I've been on since 2011. They reevaluate it every 2 years. So in our profession, it's kind of one of the, I don't know if it's a pillar that you strive for, but it's certainly a nice group to be involved with, obviously, because of the recognition with Golf Magazine. We do all the instructional content for the magazine. I'm also involved in an app called Fix Finder.
Yeah, what's that about?
It's pretty cool. So there are about 6 of us that went down to Florida last year and we shot a ton of video content. And it's a really neat app that you can download on your phone or your tablet. And say you're out hitting balls and you're slicing. You can go, boom, I'm slicing. And there's a video, click on slicing. All right, here's what, and one of the pros would explain what the slice is.
Get out of here.
Here's how to fix it. Boom, here's a quick drill. They're all real short, 1 to 2 minute little videos. It's short game, it's full swing, correcting ball flight, correcting different shots. So it's a real hands-on thing that you can pull out when you're practicing to help you improve.
And it sounds like, dare I say that if you're, in the middle of playing, that you might even be able to do it quick.
It might be. You might take up a little time. Probably best on the practice range and playing, but you never know. Exactly.
Right. So now at Berkeley Hall, you have a state-of-the-art practice facility. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've got, since they designed that facility about 12 years ago, they did it top notch, and we were certainly ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Now other facilities, we daily or weekly have people coming in to see our facility to design their own practice facility. So we're certainly ahead of the curve with technology. Where the golf industry is going is a ton of technology and assessment, but what I like about Berkeley's facility, it's got the space to also practice those shots. So you kind of need both. Some facilities just have a bay where they have all the technology, but you got to get out and use it on real grass to real targets. And Berkeley, what I like about it, it's got an expansive, it's 22 acres, so just in the learning center. Wow. So you can learn from the technology, from the force plates and the video, from different body analysis, awareness, information, but then you can go out into the range, into the short game area, practice the shots off of real grass, different lies, over water, over bunkers, or over more real life situations.
That's huge. Learn, practice mechanics, and then immediately apply.
Yeah.
That's absolutely huge. Yeah. Now, you've also been in Golf Digest.
I've been in Golf Digest, excuse me. I do a lot for them. I'm part of their hot list panel. So their hot list is their biggest issue. It's all equipment. So we go out to Arizona once a year. It's about 10 golf junkies of these amateurs, all guys, and they can't wait to get there because they get to beat balls for 2 or 3 days straight. And there's usually 2 pros, myself, another gentleman. And so we test with the other amateurs and we rate the equipment. We have to give feedback. We hit probably 1,000 golf balls a day.
Wow.
We rate everything from drivers to putters, wedges, and it's their big equipment review. And it's really cool.
How much of that is like personalized to the person, their size, their body makeup?
Yeah, that needs to be taken into account. This is pretty much just rating the equipment.
Yeah, but you can figure out what would be.
You can figure out. Then I would get with a club, get with a golf professional, get with a specialized fitter, find things that are best for you individually, your size, your shape, your swing.
So for those folks, we have avid golfers around here.
Sure.
Give us like a little tip. Can you give us some of the secret sauce?
It's hard because one size doesn't fit all. Right. So even when I write instruction for Golf Magazine, the Golf Digest, you might be fixing someone's hook, but they're a slicer, or vice versa. So sometimes in those magazines you see conflicting stories from the beginning to the end. But one thing that's a common theme, or what I would say more the personal skills, or the human skills. So I would say for most people, we store too much tension. We go out to play, you're overthinking. You've got to have a performance mode when you're playing, not a learning mode. So when you go play, go play. Don't go out there trying to figure out how to do it. Know what you're doing before you're going.
Say that again, performance?
Well, be a performance mode. So
if you're
a chef
wow.
or you're a surgeon, you're not going to be thinking about how you're making a casserole or how you're doing open heart surgery or you're flying a jet.
You're in performance mode.
You better be in performance mode and go mode. When you're learning, that's when you train. But when you go play, go play. So one thing to do, I always tell people before they get into their shot, tell yourself what you're going to do. State your intention. Commit to it. I'm going to hit a 7-iron over that water, land it on the front of the green, commit, and go do.
And train otherwise. Krista Dunton, this has been fabulous. Thank you so much. You can be found at Berkeley Hall, but you are available to work with folks anywhere.
Absolutely. I got a website, KristaDuntonGolf.com.
Wonderful. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.